This is where the entity plane activity. This is not a takeoff. This is just being present in the sky space, in the engineered light, monitoring with the people of the state who are doing so in that same specific environment. Taking off from terminals 2500 Airport Drive is not resulting in flight over 325 West G Street. And it's certainly not at any elevation where I can see the large plane, where you're going to hear the plane. This is the same common sense analysis where the entity is engaging in what is stalking with the Ontario Police Department and the Ontario International Airport, which are maintaining aerial surveillance while the people are, these are the same demons stalking with impossible light. All right, they're doing so where this is obvious surveillance. I've got one arm, you can see two. This is surveillance that the city of Ontario is engaging in. The entity is taking off over the Ovid Family Community Library parking lot. Taking off from there is necessarily suspending, rising in elevation to be at what is northwest from that location, flying even farther away from that location, which is also deviating from taking off from the airport. The entity does this while it's engaging what is clear suspension of elevating, taking off from the airport at 325 West G Street in engineered light, where the entity is doing that same conduct over 636 636 Holt Boulevard, which is the Stater Brothers parking lot, where the entity is maintaining the same exact engineered light and a fake sun, where they are again suspending throughout the city to engage in what is this taking off over the Stater Brothers parking lot. The entity is stalking with commercial planes. The entity is stalking in the sky space and has no other means, and certainly no intelligent means, to engage in just blatant stalking. The entity is stalking with the people of the state using planes and helicopters, which is psychopathic. It's an extreme means of stalking one person. It's entirely corrupt and demented, and it is also expensive and timely. And this is speaking to the far and extreme lengths that the government is going to stalk and target one person. And the entity is not manufacturing mental illness. The entity is demonstrating its own mental illness while the entity is going to be prosecuted. Tracy Banks is going to federal prison for the city of Ontario gang stalking me while she's maintaining a secret conservatorship, and so is her sex partner, Jason Isaac Fields. It is currently 9:40 p.m. This is the entity, the Ontario police are gang stalking as I documented them on video. The people of the state gang stalking with the city of Ontario as I document on podcast and on video. This is P.O.C. It's 9:40 p.m. This is the demon that was stalking with Peculiarized Light, Woodside Senior Apartments resident. He's on the podcast documented, engaging in what is facilitation with the city of Ontario. P.O.C.